Hello friends, it's Kelly and I am going to scrapbook, but I'm doing this a little different. Usually I do this part as a voiceover, but I have a little extra time today and I thought I would just go through the products that I plan on using. So this is going to be my background and it is just a basic or simple story, snap basic wood background. These are so useful. Before I get into the rest of the products, here's the picture that I plan on scrapping. This was taken on Thanksgiving Day, and this is one of the rare instances that me and all my children are together in the same room at the same time. Um, uh, we all live in different towns, and so and my son lives in Oklahoma, so he's in a different state. So we don't get together all at the same time very often, but this was one of those rare opportunities. So usually because our work schedules and they all intersect and collide, and we never get to get together. So anyway, we did on this particular holiday, which was great. So here are I'm going to use this 6x6 paper pad. There's just, as you'll see, my daughter and I are both wearing animal print, and I thought, hey, it's kind of fall themed, so the same fall colors from this 6x6 paper pad, which is going to be what I use the most. I feel like we'll see. I don't really have this planned. I'm just playing it by ear, but I was inspired by these scraps that I had in my bucket over here, and I thought, oh, those would be perfect. So I'd use these to make cards last month, I guess. So but I would just use my scraps and create a layout and just supplement some of those scraps with some of the animal print that I thought went well, which is, I already pulled those. Where's the other one? Oh, here. So probably use these two animal prints and just add those in with the Cedar Lane collection. And these are some of the other elements I thought I would use. I don't even know if these rub-ons will work anymore. We'll see. They're the Jen Hadfield, which match everything, which match the paper pad. And these are some fussy cut flowers from the same paper pad that I had cut out last month. And these are just plain cardstock pieces of paper that I might end up using. This is what I think I will use. It says gather the ones you love, and I'm going to use probably together or family. I haven't decided, or I could even do home because we are all together at my home. So I'm not sure. I haven't decided. Probably together, and then underneath that I will put gather the ones you love, or family gather the ones you love. I don't know. We'll just play it by ear and see what happens. And then I have some more Jen Hadfield things that I had picked up at Tuesday morning. These are puffy stickers. I actually have 2 sets of those. And I had some pumpkins that I still haven't used that I had in my fall kit. And some puffies. I don't know if those will get used, but they're in there nonetheless. So that is this is my starting point. I may or may not end up pulling more pieces. Oh, there's an acetate floral wreath that I'll probably cut apart and use as layers. So I'm going to go ahead and get started and hope everyone is doing well. Today is December the 22nd, so it is just a couple of days before Christmas, and I'm should be wrapping presents or cooking or doing something productive. Which, hey, I'm not saying that scrapbooking is not productive, but my mind is saying, oh, you should be doing this, this, and this. And I'm just going to ignore all those other thoughts and I'm going to scrapbook because I want to. And it's my break from work and all the other things. And I just want to take a few minutes to scrapbook. So that's what I'm going to do. So have a great day. I hope everyone has a very blessed and Merry Christmas. This probably won't come on until after Christmas, but I hope you had a great Christmas with family and friends and you're well. And that's it. I'm going to quit rambling now. I'm going to scrapbook. Have a great day. Bye. So I am not going to mat my background today, which is unusual for me, but I just was going to go ahead and let this wood grain be my background with no mat. And my plan is just to layer paper. I didn't really have any kind of design in mind. Generally, when I am just not using a sketch or, don't really have an idea in mind, it ends up that my layout usually ends up kind of in a diagonal type of design because that's just kind of my go-to. And this is no different. It ends up, the funny thing is even though that is often how I, like when I'm just freestyling it, I guess, when I'm just on my own with no sketch or no plan, it's funny how they end up looking so different, even though that's kind of the design I use. But anyway, so I'm just going to stack some papers, and I just thought, hey, these all go together. I'm just going to just create a little paper stack here and start layering on top of that just to give me kind of a base. And I wanted them a little bit cattywampus, not too much, because I don't like it when there's a jarring kind of angle. I just want a real slight angle. And this is another one of the times when I'm going to ink my edges just for a little definition. I don't want everything to get lost because the tones are all very similar here. There's not a ton of contrast. So, I mean, so I want a defined edge. And I'm going to use some of these rub-ons, which they did work. Yay. Those are some good rub-ons. Rub-ons usually don't last very long. So this is, and I've had these quite a long time. So these are good quality. And I'm also going to use that acetate piece. And I don't know if I showed this on camera, but I cut that in half. And I'm going to use it at the top right and the bottom left corner. Just to start giving me that diagonal angle down my paper. Or down my, And now I'm trying to decide where my title is going to go because I don't want to get too far into this and not have a place for my title. And it is going to go right there. And as you see, I decided to go ahead and use the word together. And I love how the little rectangular piece there that I have in my hand right now creates like a shelf for together. So I love how that worked out. And I'm just gonna start layering things here in a minute. So that little give thanks little sheet is going to move a lot. I really wanted it to use it, but it's kind of not the right scale. I felt like, which I can work with that. It's okay that it's not the perfect scale, but I couldn't find the right place for it without it just seeming out of, like it was out of place. And I'm going to play with some different embellishments. And I have been wanting to use those pumpkins, and I just have not gotten them on a page, although not for lack of trying. I just can't seem to find a place where they will work yet. I will eventually, but I haven't found it yet. No, I'm going to keep playing with that give thanks. You will see. The house will end up living there. And then I remembered I had these fussy cut flowers, and you just can never go wrong with florals. I feel like especially when you're layering, they're just the perfect shape and perfect addition for adding dimension and interest. So I love flowers. And ink and edges, it does. And once you start, kind of have to commit to doing it throughout, just so everything looks cohesive. But yeah, it's a commitment because it's it can be time consuming, but I like the look, so I don't mind doing it usually. And those three little pears were so cute, and I thought, I'm just going to use them. They don't really mean anything. I mean, I have 3 kids, there's 3 pears. I don't know. It doesn't really mean anything, but I'm okay with that. They're cute. So I'm using quite a few of these puffy stickers. Which I'm kind of happy. I got a lot of stash used on this layout. And there I was like, aha, I found the place. And that is where the give thanks will live. And I love how see how everything is connected in that little cluster right there? That's usually what I'm going for. I want something that feels all connected. Everything's touching something else. And that heart, see how it's touching the give thanks, it's touching the floral paper. Everything is connected. What am I doing here? Oh, I went to go look for a spot to journal on. And I pulled these Heidi Swap stickers. And I fussed with this label. Those are very, very sticky, and I could not seem to get it straight on the page. So I had to cut some of that acetate wreath off, and then it still wasn't straight. And I'm getting close to the end, and you'll see that once I turned the camera off, I came back to this and I added more of the rub-ons, and I added a couple more little details. See if you can spot them in the close-ups coming up. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful day and nice holiday season. Take care, stay well, and if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when I upload new videos. Thanks, bye.